Hey, 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 English learners! Welcome back to the Daily English Podcast, your favorite place to learn real English, easy English, everyday English, the kind of English you actually use in real life.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us today. This is the podcast where we talk like real people, share real stories, and help you feel comfortable and confident in English.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Oris.
And together, we are your two English friends, not your teachers with a big stick, just your friends who really want to help you grow.
Exactly. No boring grammar rules today, just real talk, real English, real life.
So, Oris, how are you doing today? Did you open your window this morning?
I did, Corey, and you know what I saw? Sunshine. Bright, warm sunshine, in the middle of a month that used to be cold.
That is strange, right?
A little strange. My grandmother always says, in my time, this month was cold. Now it feels like summer.
That made me think about today's topic.
Yes, today we are talking about climate change.
Ooh, big topic.
Big topic. And I know when you hear climate change, you might think, oh no, this is going to be a heavy, serious lecture.
But don't worry, we are going to make it light, clear, and easy to understand. That is what we do here.
Yes, we are going to talk about the weather, the planet, our daily choices, and how to talk about all of this in simple, natural English.
And of course, we will learn a lot of really useful English phrases and words along the way.
Listen carefully, repeat when you can, and enjoy the conversation.
And before we go any further, a small favor.
Yes, if you enjoy this podcast, please click like, please subscribe to Daily English Podcast, and please share this episode with one friend who is learning English.
Yes, share it with that friend who says, I want to talk about the world in English, but I don't have the words. Send them this episode. It is perfect for beginners and for people who already know some English and want to go further.
And stay until the end today. We have a special announcement and you are not going to want to miss it.
Yes, something we think is going to help your English learning so much. So do not click away. The best part is coming at the end.
Okay, are you ready?
Let's go. So, Oris, let's start really simple. What is climate?
Good question. Climate is the normal weather pattern of a place over a long time, not just one day, many years.
So, weather is today, climate is many years.
Exactly, Corey. If it rains today, that is weather. If a place is usually rainy every year for many years, that is climate.
Okay, so climate change means...
Climate change means the normal weather pattern of the Earth is changing. It is getting warmer, and the weather is becoming less predictable.
Predictable. Predictable. Predictable. When something is predictable, you know what will happen. You can guess it easily.
For example, in the past, my country had a very predictable rainy season. Every year, same months, same amount of rain.
And now?
Now it is less predictable. Sometimes too much rain, sometimes not enough, sometimes it comes late.
That is a simple, clear way to explain climate change. The pattern is less predictable now.
Right, and for our English learners, this is a really useful sentence. The weather feels less predictable these days.
See that with me, listeners. The weather feels less predictable these days.
Good. Simple, natural, and true for a lot of us.
Now, Oris, do you remember when you were a child? Was the weather different?
Yes, actually. I remember cold winters, real cold winters. Now winter feels shorter and warmer.
Same here. My father always tells me, when I was young, we had heavy snow every year. Now, some years, there's almost no snow.
That's something a lot of people notice. The seasons feel different.
Seasons. S-E-A-S-O-N-S. The seasons are spring, summer, autumn, or fall, and winter.
The seasons feel different now is a nice simple sentence you can use in conversation.
Very useful. Let's talk about why this is happening. Don't worry, we will keep this part simple too.
Yes, simple and clear. The Earth is surrounded by a layer of gases. This layer is like a blanket around the planet.
A blanket, like the blanket on your bed at night.
Exactly. This blanket keeps the Earth warm enough for life. Without it, the Earth would be too cold.
So the blanket is good.
The blanket is good, but here's the problem. Human activities, driving cars, using electricity, cutting down forests, these activities add more gases to that blanket.
So the blanket gets thicker.
Yes, a thicker blanket traps more heat, and that makes the Earth warmer than before.
That is called global warming, right?
That's right. Global warming means the average temperature of the Earth is rising.
Global, Global. Global means related to the whole world, not just one place.
Global warming is a serious issue. That is a good, simple sentence.
And climate change is the bigger word. It includes global warming, but also changes in rain, storms, and seasons.
Good explanation. Now let's talk about something people hear a lot: greenhouse gases.
Greenhouse gases. That sounds technical.
It sounds technical, but the idea is simple. A greenhouse is a glass building where people grow plants. The glass keeps the heat inside.
Ah, so it's warm inside a greenhouse, even in winter.
Exactly. Greenhouse gases work the same way for the whole Earth. They trap heat in the air, like the glass of a greenhouse.
So when we say greenhouse gases, we mean the gases that trap heat and make the Earth warmer.
Yes, the most common one is carbon dioxide, or CO2. It comes from cars, factories, and burning fuel like coal, oil, and gas.
Fuel, F-U-E-L. Fuel is something we burn to make energy or power, like petrol for a car.
Cars burn fuel, and that creates greenhouse gases. Good sentence for today.
Very good. Now, Oris, I want to ask you something real. Do you feel worried when you talk about climate change?
Honestly, sometimes yes. It can feel like a very big problem, too big for one person.
I understand that feeling completely. But today, we want to talk about this calmly, not with fear, with understanding.
Yes, because understanding helps us talk about it, and talking about it helps us think of solutions.
Solutions. S-O-L-U-T-I-O-N-S. A solution is an answer to a problem, a way to fix something.
We need more solutions for climate change is a great sentence to remember.
Great. Let's slow down now and do our first quick word tour. This will help the words stick in your memory.
Yes, this is a good moment to pause and review. Listen, repeat, and try to remember.
First word, climate. The normal weather pattern of a place over a long time.
Example, the climate here is hot in summer and cool in winter.
Next, predictable. When you can guess what will happen.
Example, the weather used to be more predictable.
Next, global warming. The average temperature of the Earth.
Example, scientists study global warming every year.
Next, greenhouse gases. Gases that trap heat in the air around the Earth.
Example, cars and factories create greenhouse gases.
And last for now, fuel. Something we burn for energy, like petrol or gas.
Example, this car uses a lot of fuel.
Good job, everyone. Say those words again in your head. Climate, predictable, global warming, greenhouse gases, fuel.
You're doing great. Let's continue the conversation. Corey, let's talk about the effects now. What happens because of climate change?
Good question. One big effect is rising sea levels.
Rising sea levels. That means the ocean is getting higher.
Yes, when ice at the North and South Poles melts, that water goes into the ocean, and the ocean level rises.
Melt. M-E-L-T. When ice melts, it changes from solid ice into liquid water.
The ice is melting faster than before. Useful sentence.
And when sea levels rise, some coastal towns and islands are in danger.
Coastal. C-O-A-S-T-A-L. Coastal means near the sea or ocean.
My aunt lives in a small coastal town. Good example.
Another effect is extreme weather. Extreme means very strong, much more than usual.
So extreme weather means very strong storms, very hot heat waves, or very heavy rain.
Heat wave, a period of many days with very high, dangerous temperatures.
Last summer, we had a terrible heat wave, a sentence a lot of people can use now.
Sadly, yes. And droughts, too.
Drought, D-R-O-U-G-H-T. A drought is a long period with little or no rain.
The farmers are worried about the drought. Clear, simple, real.
These effects can feel heavy to talk about, Corey.
They can. But remember what we said. Understanding helps. We are not trying to scare anyone. We are trying to help you talk about real life in English.
Exactly. And these are real conversations happening in English classes, in news, and between friends all over the world.
So it's useful to know these words, even if the topic is serious.
Very true. Let's talk about something a little more hopeful now, what people are doing about it.
Yes, I like this part better. Let's talk about renewable energy.
Renewable. R-E-N-E-W-A-B-L-E. Renewable means something that does not run out, something nature can make again and again.
Like sunlight, wind, and water.
Exactly. Renewable energy comes from the sun, the wind, or water instead of coal, oil, or gas.
Many countries are building more renewable energy. Great sentence.
Solar power is one type. Solar means related to the sun.
Solar panels take sunlight and turn it into electricity.
My neighbor put solar panels on his roof. Nice real example.
Another word is wind turbine. Have you seen those tall white machines that turn in the wind?
Yes, they look like giant fans, but they make electricity from wind.
There are wind turbines near the coast in my country. Good sentence.
These are called clean energy too. Clean energy means energy that does not create a lot of pollution.
Pollution. P-O-L-L-U-T-I-O-N. Pollution is dirty or harmful material in the air, water, or land.
Air pollution is a big problem in big cities. Very common sentence.
So, renewable energy, solar power, wind turbines, and clean energy, these are all part of the solution.
Yes, and it feels good to talk about solutions, not just problems.
It really does. Let's do another quick word tour before we continue to the last part of today's episode.
Yes, listen, repeat, remember.
Rising sea levels, the ocean getting higher because of melting ice.
Example, rising sea levels are a problem for small islands.
Extreme weather, very strong storms, heat, or rain.
Example, we had extreme weather last month with strong winds.
Drought, a long period with little or no rain.
Example, the drought made it hard to grow food this year.
Renewable energy, energy from the sun, wind, or water that does not run out.
Example, my city gets more energy from renewable sources every year.
And pollution, dirty or harmful material in the air, water, or land.
Example, the pollution here is worse in winter.
Wonderful. Say them again in your mind. Rising sea levels, extreme weather, drought, renewable energy, pollution.
You're improving already. Keep going with us.
Now, Oris, I want to bring this closer to daily life, because climate change is not only in the news.
It's in our normal days, too. Absolutely. Let's talk about small daily habits that connect to this topic.
First, recycling. Recycling means taking used materials, like paper, plastic, or glass, and turning them into something new instead of throwing them away.
I recycle my plastic bottles every week. Simple, useful sentence.
Do you recycle at home, Oris?
I try to. I have 3 bins, one for paper, one for plastic, and one for regular waste.
That's a great habit.
Thank you. It's not perfect, but it helps a little.
A little is still good. Next word, reduce.
Reduce. R-E-D-U-C-E. Reduce means to make something smaller or use less of it.
I'm trying to reduce how much plastic I use. Good sentence.
And a related word, reuse. Reuse means to use something again instead of throwing it away.
I reuse my shopping bags. Very natural, everyday sentence.
These three words go together: reduce, reuse, recycle. You'll see them on signs and posters everywhere.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Say it 3 times, listeners. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Good job. Now let's talk about transport. Transport means how we move from one place to another.
Cars, buses, trains, bicycles.
Right. Public transport, like buses and trains, is usually better for the environment than driving a car alone.
Environment. ENVIRONMENT. The environment means the natural world: air, water, land, plants, and animals.
It's good for the environment to take the bus. Simple and clear.
I try to walk or cycle for short trips.
Cycle. C-Y-C-L-E. To cycle means to ride a bicycle.
I cycle to work when the weather is nice. Good sentence, and true for me.
That's a great habit, Corey.
Thank you. It also saves money on fuel.
2 good reasons. Good for the planet, good for your wallet.
Let's talk about food, too. Food has a connection to climate change that a lot of people don't know.
Yes, growing food, especially meat, uses a lot of land, water, and energy.
So eating more vegetables and less meat, even just sometimes, can help.
I try to eat less meat during the week. That's a real, honest sentence.
I have Meatless Monday at my house, 1 day a week with no meat.
Meatless. M-E-A-T-L-E-S-S. Meatless means without meat.
Monday is a meatless day for my family. Nice, simple example.
These are small choices, Corey. Not perfect, but real.
Exactly. And that is the message we want to share today. Small choices matter, even if they are not perfect.
We don't need to be perfect. We just need to be aware.
Aware. A-W-A-R-E. Aware means you know about something. You notice it.
I'm more aware of my habits now. Powerful, simple sentence.
Let's do one more quick word tour before we move to the last part of today's episode.
Yes, listen, repeat, remember.
Recycle. Turning used materials into something new.
Example, we recycle glass and paper at home.
Reduce. To use less of something.
Example, we should reduce the plastic we buy.
Reuse. To use something again.
I reuse jars for storing food.
Environment. The natural world around us. Air, water, land.
Example, we should protect the environment.
And aware. Knowing about something. Noticing it.
Example, I'm trying to be more aware of my daily choices.
Beautiful. Recycle, reduce, reuse, environment, aware. Say them one more time in your head.
You're doing so well. Honestly, if you understood most of today's episode, that's a big win. Good job.
Now, let's talk about how to have a calm, kind conversation about climate change, because sometimes this topic can feel a little tense.
Tense. T-E-N-S-E. Tense means uncomfortable, stressful, or a little difficult.
For example, at a family dinner, someone says, "Climate change isn't real," and someone else gets angry.
Yes, that can happen. So let's practice some calm, natural sentences you can use.
First, instead of arguing, you can say, "That's an interesting point. Can I share what I've read?"
Very polite, very calm.
Next, "I understand this topic can feel confusing. Let's talk about it simply."
Simple and kind.
Or, "I don't have all the answers, but I try to make small changes."
Honest and humble. Humble. H-U-M-B-L-E. Humble means you don't pretend to know everything.
She spoke about the topic in a humble way. Good sentence.
These sentences help you talk about a serious topic without starting a fight.
Yes, and that is a really useful skill in English and in life.
Absolutely. Now let's do a short listen and repeat practice. I will say a sentence, and you repeat it after me, out loud, wherever you are.
Yes, let's do it together, listeners. Say it with us.
The climate is changing.
Good. Next, we can all make small changes.
Great. Next, I recycle and reduce plastic at home.
Very good. Next, renewable energy is growing every year.
Excellent. And last, small choices really do matter.
Wonderful job, everyone. You just practiced 5 full sentences about climate change in clear, natural English.
That's real progress. Be proud of that.
I'm proud of you already.
Okay, Corey, let's talk about something positive to finish the main part of today's episode. What gives you hope about this topic?
Good question. I think young people give me hope. So many students talk about this topic in school now.
Yes, and technology too. Solar panels are cheaper than before. Electric cars are becoming more common.
Electric car, a car that uses electricity instead of only petrol or diesel.
My cousin bought an electric car last year. Good, real sentence.
And more cities are planting trees, building parks, and creating bike paths.
Bike path, a special road or path just for bicycles.
There's a new bike path near my house. Nice example.
These are all small steps in a positive direction.
I like that phrase, a step in the right direction.
Say that with us, listeners. A step in the right direction.
It means progress, even if it's small, even if it's not the full solution yet.
Exactly. And that connects perfectly to language learning too, doesn't it?
Oh, that's a great connection. Learning one new word today is a step in the right direction.
You don't need to speak perfectly today. You just need to take one more step.
And today, you took a lot of steps. You learned so many new words about climate, energy, and daily habits.
Let's remind everyone of the biggest words from today, one more time, slowly.
Climate, predictable, global warming, greenhouse gases, fuel.
Rising sea levels, extreme weather, drought, renewable energy, pollution.
Recycle, reduce, reuse, environment, aware.
That is 15 new, useful words about a real, important topic.
You should feel proud. Seriously, that's a lot of vocabulary for one episode. Before we move on, let's practice a few more natural sentences you can use when you simply talk about the weather changing in a normal, everyday chat with a friend.
Yes, this happens a lot, doesn't it? Small talk about the weather, but now with a little more depth.
For example, it's really unusual for it to be this hot in this month.
Unusual. U-N-U-S-U-A-L. Unusual means not normal, not what you expect.
This weather feels unusual for the season, a really natural sentence.
You can also say, the winters used to be much colder when I was a kid.
That's a lovely way to compare the past and the present using simple past tense.
Or, I've noticed the summers are getting longer every year.
Notice. N-O-T-I-C-E. To notice something is to see it or feel it, to become aware of it.
I've noticed a lot of changes in the weather. A calm, honest sentence.
These sentences are perfect for small talk, at work, with neighbors, or even with a taxi driver.
True. Weather is always a safe topic, and now you can talk about it with a little more meaning.
Great small talk skills for everyone today.
Corey, can I tell you a quick story, a real one, from last summer?
Please, go ahead.
So last summer, my city had the hottest week in many years. Really, really hot. Even at night it was hot.
I remember that. It was hard to sleep.
Exactly. I kept thinking, is this normal or is this climate change? And I didn't have the words to talk about it clearly, in English or even in my own language.
That's honest.
So I started reading simple articles, and I learned some of the words we shared today. Words like heat wave, extreme weather, global warming.
And how did that help you?
It helped me feel less confused. When I have the right words, the topic feels smaller, more manageable, not so scary.
Manageable. M-A-N-A-G-E-A-B-L-E. Manageable means something you can handle, something that is not too big or too difficult.
With the right words, this topic feels more manageable, is a really good sentence for today.
I love that idea. Language gives us power over a topic. When we can name something, we can talk about it. And when we can talk about it, we can understand it better.
Beautifully said, Corey.
Thank you, thank you. I also want to share a small story. My son, he's 7, came home from school last week and said, "Mommy, my teacher said the ice is melting and the polar bears are sad."
Oh, that's sweet, but also a little heavy for a 7-year-old.
It is. So I sat with him and I said, yes, that's true, but many people are working hard to help. Scientists, engineers, even kids like you, when you recycle at school.
That's a lovely way to answer him. Honest, but hopeful.
Yes, and he felt better after that. He said, so I can help too? And I said, yes, you already do.
That's such a nice moment. It shows that this topic isn't only for adults. Children talk about it too, in simple English, in their own way.
And that means even beginner English learners, even children, can join this conversation with basic words and short sentences.
You don't need advanced English to talk about climate change. You just need a few clear, simple words, like the ones we practiced today.
Let's talk about a few common myths now. Myth, M-Y-T-H. A myth is something many people believe, but it is not fully true.
Good idea. Myth number 1. One person can't make a difference.
We hear this a lot, but actually, when many single people make small changes, together, those changes become big.
Difference. D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-C-E. To make a difference means your actions have a real positive effect.
Every small action can make a difference. Hopeful, true sentence.
Myth number 2. Climate change only affects faraway places.
Actually, it affects everyone, everywhere, just in different ways. Hotter summers, stronger storms, changing seasons.
Climate change affects all of us in different ways. Clear, balanced sentence.
Myth number 3. It's too late to do anything.
This one makes people feel hopeless, but it's not fully true. Experts say our choices today still matter a lot for the future.
Hopeless. H-O-P-E-L-E-S-S. Hopeless means feeling like there is no hope, no chance of things getting better.
I'd try not to feel hopeless because our choices still matter. A strong, mature sentence.
These myths are common, but now you have simple, clear English to respond calmly, without arguing.
Exactly. Knowledge plus calm language equals a good conversation.
I like that formula. Knowledge plus calm language equals a good conversation.
Let's do one more short listen and repeat practice focused on these new sentences.
Yes, repeat after us out loud, listeners.
With the right words, this topic feels more manageable.
Good.
Every small action can make a difference.
Very good.
Climate change affects all of us in different ways.
Excellent.
I try not to feel hopeless because our choices still matter.
Wonderful. You just practiced 4 more strong, mature sentences.
You're improving already, seriously. This episode is full of real vocabulary, and you're keeping up with all of it.
Let's also talk quickly about talking to older family members about this topic, because that can feel tricky.
Yes, sometimes grandparents or older relatives have different opinions.
A gentle way to start is, can I share something interesting I learned? Instead of, you're wrong about this.
Gentle, G-E-N-T-L-E. Gentle means soft, kind, not harsh or rough.
Try to be gentle when you talk about difficult topics. Good advice for English and for life.
And remember, you don't need to win every conversation. Sometimes just sharing calmly is enough.
Yes, planting a small seed of understanding is enough for one conversation.
Plant a seed. That means to start a small idea that may grow later.
I just wanted to plant a seed, not start a fight. A wonderful, gentle sentence.
Beautiful. Okay, Corey, I think we've covered a lot today. Should we move to our wrap-up?
Yes, let's wrap up with a smile, not a heavy feeling.
Yes. Let's recap the main ideas first.
Climate is the normal weather over many years, and climate change means that pattern is shifting, mostly because of extra greenhouse gases in the air.
This causes effects like rising sea levels, extreme weather, and droughts.
But there are solutions too. Renewable energy like solar power and wind turbines, and daily habits like reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Small choices like taking the bus, cycling, or eating less meat sometimes all add up.
And when we talk about this topic, we can stay calm, honest, and kind, not angry or scared.
That's a wonderful summary, Corey.
Thank you. Now, listeners, here's our fun community question for today.
Are you ready? Here it is. What is one small, easy thing you already do that is good for the environment?
It can be small. Maybe you use a reusable water bottle. Maybe you recycle. Maybe you walk instead of drive sometimes.
Or maybe you just turn off the lights when you leave a room. That counts too.
Write your answer in the comments, in English if you can. Even one simple sentence is great practice.
For example, you could write, I always turn off the lights when I leave my room, or I use a reusable bag when I go shopping.
We read every comment, and we love seeing your English grow, sentence by sentence.
Your answer might even give someone else a good, simple idea too.
So don't be shy. Share it with us.
Before we go, one small favor again. If today's episode helped you, please click like and subscribe to Daily English Podcast.
It really helps us keep making free episodes for learners all around the world.
And share this episode with a friend who wants to talk about real topics in English, not just textbook topics.
Also, if there is a topic you want us to cover next, food, travel, technology, money, anything real, write it in the comments. We read every single one, and we plan future episodes based on your ideas.
We really do. Some of our best episodes started from a listener comment like yours.
This episode had climate, environment, energy, daily habits, myths, gentle conversation skills, and even a couple of small talk sentences about the weather, all in simple, clear English.
That's a full, rich episode, Corey. A lot of real, usable vocabulary for one 25-minute conversation.
And remember, you don't have to remember every single word today. Just pick 2 or 3 that feel useful to you and practice them this week.
If you want more practice, go back and listen again. Repetition really is your friend.
Repetition. Repetition. Say a sentence once and it's new. Say it 5 times and it becomes part of you.
So listen again tomorrow or later today and see how much more you understand the second time.
You'll be surprised how much progress you make.
Okay, announcement time. We have a full collection of English learning PDFs waiting for you right now. Speaking challenges, vocabulary flashcards, conversation workbooks, native speaker phrase guides, IELTS practice packs, and more.
Everything you need to practice English outside of this podcast, all in one place. And right now, 40% off with code DEP40. DEP40.
Link is in the description. Grab it before the offer ends.
And one more thing, we just launched on Spotify. If you listen there, please follow us and leave a quick rating.
And come say hello on Facebook too. Search for Daily English Podcast, follow our page, and join our community there.
Subscribe here, follow us on Spotify, and follow us on Facebook. 3 easy ways to stay close to us.
This was the Daily English Podcast with Corey and Oris.
Talking about the world, one simple sentence at a time.
Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and be kind to the planet and to yourself.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Your progress doesn't stop here. Click the next video. We have more English conversations, more real topics, and more phrases for your daily life waiting for you right now.